Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another very important topic related to template driven form, where we will see how to access individual control inside the group. So in short, we are going to see from ngModelGroup how to access the individual value. Okay. Now to demonstrate this thing, we will proceed in the very same way. Like firstly, I'll explain you the requirement. According to the requirement, we will design the form, and on browser we will verify it. Okay. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released session first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow it sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just mainly focusing on how to use how to access individual control inside a group. Okay. And like prior to that, you should know about basic stuff like what is template driven form, what is ngModelGroup, and other stuff. And for that, like you can refer the Sharmit digital course book, which is freely available in the description box. There you will find thousands of free resources available in both Hindi as well as English language. So as per your convenience, you can go through it. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. Here you can see currently I'm in app.component.html file, where we have two headings: Angular course by Sharmit and template driven form in Angular for access individual control inside a group. So this heading is mainly telling the today's topic name. Now what we will do here, firstly I will add two horizontal rows, which will help me to design the things in a better way, because now I can put the form logic inside these, in between these two horizontal rows, and then we can play around with the forms like by using ngModelGroup and all stuff. So it will keep it separate. That's the only reason. Otherwise it is not mandatory. Like you can skip it if you don't want to use it. Okay, fine. I think now we are good to move ahead. Now what we will do, we will define here the form, right? And to use the form, to define the form, what we will do, we will simply create a form tag here. So let me write it here. We will write form, and in this form we will mention the thing like its template reference variable and all. So firstly I'll add my form equal ng form. Okay, and you can see currently it is showing error because we haven't added it, right? So to use it, what we do, we will firstly import forms module. Okay, so let's go to app.component.ts file. Here you can write forms module. Okay, so once you added this, you can see now it is imported here, and now we are good to use it. So there is no error now. Okay, because we have already imported. After this, what we will do, we will create a simple div here. Okay, so just add a div. In this div, I will specify my model group name, so ngModelGroup, and I will name it as contact details. Okay, contact, or maybe contact details. Okay, now here we will assign one reference variable, so you can maybe write here contact details, or maybe we can remove details from here, otherwise you might get confused. Okay, so contact and contact details. With this contact details, we will assign ngModelGroup. Okay, simple. Now after this, we will do in a very simple way. Let's say we are going to hold the contact related information, right, which include phone number and email. So one by one we will define the fields. Okay, so firstly I'll add the label. In this label I will mention phone number. Okay, so phone number. Okay, then after this we will add the input field, and in input field we will mention all the basic thing like name. So in name I will write phone. Okay, likewise we will add here ngModel. Then we will add template reference variable. So this variable will help us to access the value. Okay, so that is why, like we are saying, that here we are learning how to individually fetch the data. Okay, so here I will write hash ngModel. Okay, not ngModel, let's give it some useful name, has phone. Okay, and inside this we will add ngModel. Perfect. So this thing is ready. In the similar way, we will add the second field, and for that we will add label first. So this label will help us to identify which field is for what label. Okay, so here I will write email, then we will add input. In input we will mention name as phone, then ngModel, then we will add here email. Okay, and here I will write ngModel again. Perfect. So we have got phone number as well as email. So these two things are added. Now next what we will do, we will simply run this application to see the at present code. Okay, we will see just how actually it is looking like and what all things we have created so far, and then we will see the actual way to use this value. So for that I will write here ngserve -- open, enter. Once you press enter, it will take few seconds and then it will show you the output in the browser. So in browser you can see we have one main heading that shows Angular course by Tech Sharmit. Then we have secondary heading that shows template driven form in Angular to access individual control inside a group. Okay, then we have one horizontal row. After that we have first label, that is phone number with its input field. Then we have second label, that is email with its input field, and then we have horizontal row. Okay, so that is why like we added these two horizontal rows so that it looks cleaner on the browser. Perfect. Now you can see it is taking the number, let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 7 8. Okay, here also I will write abc@gmail.com. so it is taking the data, but we are not able to see it. Why? Because we haven't added the logic for it. Okay, so what we will do now, we will simply go outside the div. Here I will add paragraph, and in this paragraph we will print the value. How? With double curly braces. So just add these two double curly braces, and here I will write phone dot value. As simple as that. Okay, so once you write this phone dot value, save it, refresh it, write the number again. So you can see the moment when you are typing the number, automatically it is showing it here, because we are directly referring to the individual value, and that is what our aim for this session, right? That was the aim. Fine. So this is how it works. Now next thing what we will do here, like instead of writing it directly, let's assign something like phone number, so that it looks good that yes, this is what we have got from the user. So it will look like this. Okay, similarly maybe we can include for email as well, so that we can verify both the fields together. So here I will write email, and in email we will write double curly braces, email dot value. Perfect. So this thing is ready. Now you can refresh the browser and we can see currently it is showing phone number as blank, email as blank, because till now user didn't added anything here. Okay, so what we can do now, we can add the numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and in email abc@gmail.com. so this is just a sample data, but now you can see okay, something is wrong here. You can see when I'm writing email, it is also replacing the phone number. Why? Because I think we made some mistake here. We have added a phone number. Let's refresh it. 1 2 3. Okay, it is writing in both cases. We have assigned phone and email. It should work perfectly, but something is wrong. Phone dot value we have assigned here. Okay, the problem is with name. You can see we have assigned both thing as a phone. It should be email. Okay, otherwise it will throw this kind of issue. Now it should work perfectly. So 1 2 3 4 5 is only updated for the phone number, and for email we will write abc@gmail.com. okay, so that is why it is so important to check where you are writing name, and all the things should be as per the proper cases, because it is extremely case sensitive. So there is a complete different meaning of small and then a and capital A. Okay, so I hope this session is clear to all of you, where we learn how to access individual control inside a group. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.